Some of my shadows are highlighted yet once again at this time. I'm thinking on some of the shadows of my twin soul, and one of her saying is she lives by the saying of Jesus take the wheel, right? Because the trust in one's own ability is lacking. She thinks, like many of us think, that if we are in control of our own life, we will fuck it up. Well, look at my twins' life. It seems pretty fucked up with having handed the wheel over to Jesus. It's just painful, just a very painful shadow time for her. And I see really no benefit in the dependence on Jesus. It's just a psychological panacea, or a psychological, what's the word? Placebo. But the same trouble and the same shit, maybe even more shit, is happening because of the reliance on Jesus. And I am wondering, could you really have effed it up as badly if you had tapped into a little bit more self-reliance? I mean, I don't think you could have made it any worse than handing the wheel over to Jesus and just riding alongside as a passenger. I mean, that it just does not compute for me. It just doesn't compute for me. Maybe you had to rely on this belief that Jesus was carrying you. Well, if you give up the wheel, somebody's going to have to carry you when you end up in the ditch. So, yeah, that psychological configuration doesn't work for me anymore. I really see no long-term benefit in the reliance of Jesus and giving him the wheel of my life. I can do just as good of a job or bad of a job as he did under his watchful eye. There's really truly no benefit to having Jesus. And when you're ready to let go of the training wheels, try to ride your bike pedaling on your own and see. Because all you can do is fall down in the same way that you're experiencing these letdowns now. So, see, maybe your own legs will carry you. Maybe your own wings will actually carry you. At least then it doesn't hurt so bad when you do fall. You know who is responsible, and you can take accountability for it. Psychologically, that feels a lot stronger, a lot more empowering.